hello. Yes, come on in. What brings you in today? Okay, nice. Well, that's not a problem. New class registrations, they can go pretty quick. Are you already enrolled here? You are? Okay, that just makes it much easier. Okay, and then are you just registering for one class today or multiple? Yeah, it just helps me set up the workflow better. Okay, multiple classes? Absolutely. Let me just pull this up. Are you having a good day? That's good. Yeah, the new school year is always very exciting. Okay, so could I get your first name, middle name, if you have one, and last name? Okay. And then could you spell that last name for me? All right. Yep, there you are. Alrighty. I see you. Okay. What is your birth date? Okay. Yeah, just part of the verification to make sure I'm getting the right one. Okay. Birth date is in. And then is the address still the same that we have on record? Okay, it's changed. Yeah, we can actually update that right now, so no worries. What is the new address? Okay. And is that with 2 R's or 1? Just 1, okay. Okay, and then the city. Yeah, I have some family that lives there. It's a nice place. And then the state and the postal code. I'm not familiar with the postal code in that area. Okay. That is updated. Okie dokie. So for your classes, are you do you already have your major selected? Do you know which classes you need, or do you need help selecting classes? Okay, good. Yeah, that's good. As long as you know at least some of them, that helps speed it along. So what is the department for your first class you'd like to register for? Okay, biology. Okay, and do you know the course number or the course name? Okay. And then it is popping up with 2 options. Did you want the accelerated course or the standard course? Okay. All right. And then it looks like this course also has a quiz section. You're familiar with the quiz sections, yeah? Yeah, so it's just basically when you have a class, sometimes they have labs or additional kind of side classes that it breaks out into. So that's just what this is. It's not always a quiz. Yes, so there's some different times for those. They have, did you get a chance to look at the timetable for those options? Not a problem. Okay, so they have 5 different choices. 5. There's one at 7 a.m. There's one at 8 a.m. There's one at 10 a.m. And then for the afternoon options, they have one at 1 p.m. and another at 2:30 p.m. Which one? 7 a.m. Okay. Are you a morning person? That helps. Well, those ones are usually a little emptier, so it's easier to get into them. Yeah. Earlier on in my college career, I also took the earlier classes, and then later on, I couldn't get myself up for them. No, that's good. You have good motivation. That's very admirable. Okay, so we got you registered for that class. And then let's see. Do you have your next class that you know you want to take? Okay, yeah. Physics. And then do you know the course number for that one? You don't? That's okay. Do you remember roughly what it's called? Okay, no, you can go ahead and look at your notes. That's not a problem. I'm just gonna put some lotion on while you do that, if you don't mind. Oh, yeah, it's just a Jergens Ultra Healing one. It's nothing too fancy. You know how it is when the weather starts to change. My hands kind of get a little dry, so it's nice to just moisturize from time to time. So no rush, no rush. Yeah. Did you find the course name? Okay. Let's see. Introduction to... Oh, it sounds like a very advanced class. Okay. Alright, so it looks like there are a couple different class times for that as well. They have 2 different classes. They have an AM class, and that starts at 10 a.m. And then they have an afternoon class, and that starts at 2 p.m. Which one would you like? Yeah, they both have quite a bit of room in them. The 10 a.m. Okay, we can do that. And then this one also has a quiz section. You have a couple different choices for that as well. There's more in the afternoon than there are in the morning. There's only one morning class. They have a quiz section at 8 a.m. and then they have a quiz section at, let's see, they have one at 3 p.m. and another at 4 p.m. Okay, want to go for the 8 a.m. Let's do that. Okay. All right, you're in. Now, what, do you know what the next class is that you want to register for? Okay. Let's take a look. Because you said you just need like a general, like, elective, right? Like, what kind of elective did you need? That's okay, yeah, you can look at your notes, that's fine. No, you're good. Don't feel bad. Sometimes people come to these and they have no idea what they need to take. That's when we'll usually have them refer to their guidance counselor, and they can help you figure out exactly which classes you may need. It's usually not too hard to set any of those up if you ever find you need help. Yeah, and it's pretty easy if you're just trying to pick one class on your own and you kind of know what you want to take. Yeah. Okay, well, we do have a pottery class. We do. Okay. Yes. They have a couple different types. Do you know kind of what kind of pottery you want? Are you just wanting like an introduction course? Or are you wanting something more advanced? Okay, just an intro one is fine too. I think you get to learn a lot of good techniques, and then it helps you later on. If you want to take more classes, you can. You kind of have a good idea. Okay, they have a couple times for that as well, but they are mostly in the afternoon. There is one at 11 a.m. and then there's one at, oh, that one would conflict with your other class, so we'll ignore that one. So your options are really an 11 a.m. or a 5 p.m. Yeah, it's kind of rough. Let's see. Ooh. You want to look for a different class instead of pottery? Okay, because the other thing we can do, if you really want to take pottery, if you want to, we can try moving some of your other classes around if you really want to take that 11 a.m. pottery class. No, you just want to pick something else? That's fine too. What was your other class you were looking at? Okay. Sculpting. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty similar. Yeah, I'm not a guidance counselor, but I have had people take both the pottery and the sculpting. And so the pottery one is going to be more clay-based, as for the sculpting you'll work with a lot of different mediums. Yeah. Okay. They do have more times available for that. Yeah, so they do have... they have, well, again, their morning ones kind of conflict with your current classes, but they have more options in the afternoon. We have, there's one at 1 p.m., one at 3:30 p.m. That was a pretty good choice. And then another one at 5:30 p.m., which was kind of the issue with the pottery class. It was kind of late. Okay, you want to do the 3:30? Okay. We can add you in there. And yeah, and luckily there's no quiz sections for the sculpting class, so we can get you in. Okay, so you're all set up. So what I can do is I will send this list to your student email. Do you still have the login and stuff for that? Okay, good. Yeah, it's usually just your first and last name, at, and then the school name. So it's pretty easy. But I'll send the class list that we just registered you for to your email. You can just make sure everything looks good. If you do need to make any changes, you can always email us. You can also come in, talk to me. And there's also a registration form online. It can be a little tricky if you have difficulty kind of reading those timetables. It gets easier the more times you do it, but it really just depends. But yeah, and then as far as payments for classes go, that's something that you can either handle online on our portal. I can't take payments here right now, unfortunately. And if you need any assistance with paying for classes, the financial aid office is right down the hallway, so they can help you set up any payment plans, make sure your student loans, if you have those, are going through, and if you have any questions about payment, it's really just down the hallway. Yeah. Is there anything else that I can help you with today? No? Okay, well, thank you so much for stopping in. Good luck with this new semester. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, all right, well, take care. Bye-bye.